Before I start this video, I want to mention I've just noticed I've got a blue tongue and a lip. I just had a slush puppy, so that's why. Anyway, let's get into the video. Much love. Love you all. Remember, subscribe, like, and do all the good stuff. In a bit. What is good, everyone? Welcome back to another video on this channel. My new channel where I'm going to be posting random things. Now, I'm currently trying to find where I put my tripod, and I don't know. Ah, found it. Look at that first drawer. Booyah. Now it means I can clip this. Oh, there we go. What's good? Today I just want to sort of round up. Last couple of days I've been to a few events. It's been Father's Day, repping the new hat that the missus got, well, the kids, got me for Father's Day. Ken Block, rest in peace forever. 43 forever and all that. Then obviously I made this channel just to sort of portray myself as myself and not brands, but that's in the first video. If you've missed that one, go back and that will sort of explain why I made this channel. I want to sort of mention TikTok today. So if you don't know, that's where I came from really with the following of 2.2 million. TikTok was like the big thing. This is where TikTok went wrong. ChatGPT even explained it really well. But basically what happens is TikTok is like anything, an algorithm, and when it picks up on what is being pushed, it feeds that back to the algorithm, and then the next time you upload, it does the same thing. So when you're working with a company on TikTok Shop or Temu or a brand out there that's not basically in your location, when they put ads behind it, so basically they will pay to promote the video to followers around their like product or whatever, whether they want followers from it, whether they want sales or views, whatever you can choose, it always goes to their origin or region. And I was saying this to Shots by Sob when we went to the BYD event. This is where I think my TikTok really went downhill. So starting off, I was doing the bubblehead stuff. It was going really well. I was getting paid for doing it, so I carried on doing it. And then TikTok were like, we've stopped paying our licensing fees. We can no longer use copyrighted music. And a load of my videos were getting muted. They were getting deleted. And I was just like, what am I going to do? This was actually a really good income. And this was what was growing the account really rapidly. And then obviously that happened, and then they changed their creator program to, instead of having every 1 million views being £30, which even then is terrible for payments, because that equals to nothing for the amount of views you're getting. But then again, it's only a 5-second clip. There's not a lot of effort that's gone into it. They changed it from the how many views to now it has to be over a minute long. I'm sorry, but no one wanted to watch that content that I was making previous for a minute long. So I needed to change up my game. I needed to focus on, okay, I'm not getting paid for Bubblehead anymore. It's gained me a good following. How can I utilize this quickly to switch? And that's where tech came into it. I thought, okay, there's brand deals. There's people out there that want the following, like, to see their stuff. So I switched real quick to, let me go find some brands and let me join TikTok Shop at the same time, because there was brands on there that were starting to sort of flourish and do really well. And, a couple of months in, some people start to notice the change of content, so I guess followers start to drop. I actually have gone from 2.2 million on TikTok to 2.1 million because the amount of followers that I was losing, or accounts that have been inactive, deactivated, whatever it is, they've started dropping. And obviously my content has changed from Bubblehead stuff to tech, TikTok Shop. Then the dramatic hit really sort of took a punch or a chunk out of my channel was when I started doing the, brand deals in TikTok Shop or with Temu or whatever. I love Temu, don't get me wrong. I will work with them till the end of time, because what they are doing for me is not only benefiting me in a paid partnership, it's allowing me to choose products that I genuinely bought or would use again. Like, everything in my office, they've tried sending me things that I didn't want to promote. Like, they wanted me to promote a towel, or they wanted me to promote this, like, I don't even know what it was, but I said, no, this is not within what I would technically go for. So I get to choose now what I promote. I've got kids, so there's a lot of stuff on there that I can say, right, this is for my kids. So I started working with Temu anyway, and they really have sort of gave me the opportunity to grow in a sense of the more content I can make and things like that. But then there's the downside of it. So working with Temu and TikTok, like I said, they push the ads into your videos and they get promoted to their local region, which are non-speaking English countries. I see a fluctuation of Russian. They used to be Russia. I don't know what happened to. I'm guessing since the war they've completely deactivated all like media. So I'm guessing that's where as well following has dropped. and views have dropped, because I used to get a lot of Russian people watch my content. Then you get like, you know, Indonesia, I've got Malaysia, I've had Spain, Italy, Greece, Cyprus. There's so many countries out there that, yes, there are English speaking people there, but that's not their first language. So a lot of these accounts that I'm seeing are either, they look like bot accounts in a sense. I'm guessing whenever you push ads, it goes to every account possible in that region or whatever. And majority of Chinese companies are running these bot accounts now where they can just spam a crazy amount of videos, and you'll see them on quite a lot of big creators out there like Carter PCs and things like that. There's always that one comment that's like the same person every video, but it's always a different comment, or it's actually replying to the video in a sense, but you know it's a bot. It's really weird how it works, like AI or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, I started seeing an influx of like all these accounts coming in, a lot of Indian accounts and things like that, and it just was like, okay, this is great. I'm getting, you know, views are coming in, I'm getting all these followers coming in, I'm getting sales, whatever it is, it's working. But then I go to upload a personal video or a more, you know, off-topic video from a brand that's not pushing ads, and it's like flop. Every video after is a huge flop in views, engagement, like, shares, follow, whatever it is, it just drops because it's gone to these first new followers that don't speak English. They don't understand English. So that when they're watching this video, it's like, this is not what I signed up for. I don't know what he's saying. Scroll or unfollow, whatever it is. And it's just like, it's like this. And I think TikTok that's where TikTok's sort of gone down, in my opinion, is from doing TikTok Shop. It really is just, it's degraded what they used to have, in my eyes, anyway. And a lot of the stuff you see on TikTok Shop, I will say this right now, it is not regulated. I do not give a shit what you say. Oh, it's been made fresh and all. It's crap. That Dubai chocolate, they've even got a lawsuit, I'm pretty sure, that I've seen, even though I was one of the first ever people on TikTok to explain this. This Dubai chocolate that I got sent out came melted, came broken, crap packaging, so it wouldn't have been safe to be travelled around like in a van with all bacteria. And the main factor that this thing didn't have is any ingredients or a use by date or best before date, whatever it was. Nothing. That's against regulation when it comes to food products. It has to have the ingredients and at least a best before date. This had nothing. The packaging was literally tinfoil, and they've just printed off this label for Dubai chocolate and stuck it on. And I was like, I'm not eating this. I made a video saying, like, don't buy shit like this. And you read the comments and it's like, I found a grey hair in my chocolate bar. And then the guy would comment back, like, I told you not to rub it on your nuts. And it's like, really, you're meant to be a business, man. And you can't take the fact that your business is just shit. And that's the thing with TikTok. A lot of their stuff is not regulated. And then the other side of it is you'll find a lot of TikTok shop stuff is actually from Temu. Or it's been ripped off by someone. So there was this thing that's like these Adventure Time cards, they're tarot cards. Obviously they're created by this person. It says it on the box who they're created by, and she sells them directly from her website. Temu and TikTok both now sell them from multiple different stores because someone's gone out there, taken the file, printed them, whatever, mass produced. Same with 3D designs. A lot of people have their 3D designs stolen. But what you'll notice is, yeah, Temu is TikTok. So whatever is on TikTok, you will find on Temu. And on Temu, it is a fraction of the cost. I don't know what it is with TikTok. They expect you to pay ridiculous either prices or shipping. Where Temu will give you free shipping, and the cost of the product's probably like £3 compared to the £15 TikTok's trying to... Crazy. That's sort of why I've sort of killed off my my TikTok in a sense. I really don't post on it a lot anymore. I haven't really been focusing on TikTok a lot. I've not focused on TikTok Shop. I've mainly been focusing on my YouTube and just trying to, you know, promote the long form content that everyone really, I'd probably say, enjoys more than short form, because I feel short form's dying out. I do sit there sometimes scrolling, but if it's not like, I don't know, someone that I really want to follow, I won't watch the video. I don't know, I just find it boring now. And I think that's a lot of things. There was this massive hype about short form content. Vine was the same. Vine went really well, and then obviously that started to die off, and then they did finally kill it and shut it down. But I think that's the same with all these other shops, that all these other like real stuff. I just think it's going to slowly start fading away again. So that's why I think YouTube is now, again, where everyone's really going to come back to. And that's why I wanted to start this channel, just to have this bit of me. You know, I can rant, I can praise, I can show off people. Like, if you've got a channel that you're like, I really wish that someone would check my channel out, give me some feedback, I'm the guy. Channel reviews, whatever it is. I just want to have something that's solid and not waiting on the next brand deal to make a video, where this channel could be like what I'm doing now, random as hell, just picked up the camera and made a video. There we go. But anyway, I digress. I've made this whole video and I can't actually remember. I think the beginning of it should have really said, you know, why I went from a 2 million follower account to making a new TikTok for for my tech stuff, which actually gets better views for having less followers, which is wild to me. I'm so tired. My brain is frazzled. This UK heat is killing me. I'm not used to it. I'm in shorts. This is not right. Fans on, windows open. It's still hot. What's going on? Anyway, I need to go make another video for the PXN the V9 Gen 2. So that'll be on my main YouTube, Callum AFK. If you haven't followed over there or haven't subscribed, whatever. I know a load of you guys have come over from my Instagram or from Callum AFK, so I appreciate that. And yeah, as always, my name's Callum. Capture, create, captivate, and I'll see you all in the next video.